technology, men, and goodbye to the middle class. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. I'm going to try and read you this. I live near an Air Force base. There have been some very heavy planes flying one after each other. All the houses are rattling. I don't know what's going on. Also, we have a windstorm. Can you hear it? But let's get on with it. Bob is a truck driver. He powered down the truck, went inside, closed the door. His wife looked at him because he was silent. He hung up his coat, went to the kitchen table, and dropped a check on the table. His wife looked at the check, then at him. She had a confused look on her face. "You can keep the house, but I want my son to come with me," he said, as he went upstairs to pack. What? You're divorcing me?" She clambered up the stairs, shrieking behind him. The kids came out of their rooms. He went to his side of the closet and started removing his clothes. She rushed to the phone to call her mom and dad. No. He's packing right now. No, he came home and declared it's over. I don't know what's going on. She was sobbing by this time. "Dad wants to talk to you." He went over, took the phone, a house phone. They still had a house phone. "I made you a promise, sir, that I would take care of your little girl. I can't keep that promise anymore. I walked in this morning and they handed us all checks. A bonus even. The entire fleet has been replaced by self-driving trucks, and we called all around, and every company is doing it." He handed the phone to his wife. "Well, Daddy, what do you say?" There was nothing but silence on the phone. "Honey, we'll call you back," her mom said as she hung up the phone. 6 hours later, they were at the door. The dad helped him out and instructed the wife to give him the check. The parents would help her pay the rest of the house off. The dad agreed that the son should be with the husband. Over the weekend and the following weeks, the parents of the middle-aged husband and wife had taken over 100 calls of how the entire town was devastated. Then wave upon wave of crime started coming on the news 3 months after that fateful night. Family lawyers, judges, and police were all busy. Angry citizens demanded to meet with the mayor. He emphatically told them there was nothing he could do. It was automation, like every other industry. However, when those men tried to get fast food jobs, they were met by illegal aliens who had taken all the jobs. And those jobs paid 30% less than they should have been paying, which then reduced the pay of everyone in town. Yet the cost of living went up due to very public accidents by automated truck deliveries and consumers not wanting to deal with those companies. They boycotted the companies to such a degree that the companies went out of business. More meetings with the mayor proved just as unsuccessful. He was removed from office early, still complaining he could do nothing. In fact, 10 mayors held the office for only a year apiece. They even replaced the police chief several times over the years. The truck driver moved with his son to a smaller town 30 miles away. He saw both of his grandparents every weekend with the mom. The divorce was finalized on the 4th month. Luckily, the two agreed on everything. Her father assured her that this was the best thing for her to do. She never remarried, and neither did he. However, he did live much poorer than they did when they were married. So the father was right, and she finally agreed. He had made enough to support both of them when they were together. At the graduation of the son was the last they saw the truck driver. The town never recovered from the devastation of 130,000 men being fired in one day. Over 70% of the population moved away, looking for work, and the illegal aliens had to leave too, since the city couldn't afford the social services bills and slowly began to reduce and remove the benefits from most people in the city, since the tax base was not 20% of what it was before. Now, this is a fictional story, but it's already been happening, and it's coming to a town near you. Every aspect of the story has already happened. Let me go over the aspects of the story if you weren't paying attention. Automation comes in, men lose their jobs, they get divorced, or they don't get married. Crime increases. When they go look for jobs, they're met with a group of people who shouldn't be here to begin with. Then there's more crime and more devastation, and then everybody across the board in that rung moves down into the lower classes, lower middle class and lower class. People who were touching at upper middle class fall all the way to lower class. Studies have already predicted the fall of the nation on a massive scale because of it. Families will be a thing of the past for the middle class, and there is a prediction of no more middle class. There will be a vast gulf between the haves and the have-nots. This entire American experiment will come to a crashing halt. There are groups already sounding the alarm, trying to tell politicians to stop this. But the politicians are saying there's nothing they can do. Oh, but they can. They can start by securing the borders and securing work for our men, our citizens. Men not working equals disaster for America. And that's not even the lightly way of saying it. It literally means the country will come crashing down. And women will not save it. They can't. They will stand on the sidelines and watch in horror as it all happens. Let me explain to you why automation has not been so devastating in the past. Because the blue collar pushed lower classes into the middle class, a vast middle class then opened up brand new industries. So when we had closing of some blue collar jobs, they literally shifted into those other industries like fast food, like restaurants, like a lot of the stuff, retail, a lot of the stuff that really did not exist before. This new technology and automation that's coming up does not offer any sort of other industry. So now we have automation without the society that goes along with it. Now there are some dreamers who've already talked about a fully automated society, but they also present a fictional society of society that sort of works with a fully automated society. We're not there yet. Completely automating whole industries across the board, and that's white collar jobs too, will devastate the economy. Please, if you can, share this video. Follow me on Twitter. My name is Shakaama on Twitter and Steam and Instagram. Thank you for watching.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time.